He's off on the second. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Baji. Here's Levine for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Caldwell, defended by Murray. McGuire lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Jackson. He picked up 10 in his last game. Here's Williamson. Can't get it to drop. Levine with some nice D. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Lufkin with the bucket.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Caldwell. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And the Pelicans call time here. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Greg, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL. So that's huge.
Levine against Williams. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Lufkin. Misses from short range.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
They get the rebound. Another shot. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Warriors leading. And that one drops. Lufkin's got 5 now.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams have the toughest defenses this past season. The Warriors, 4th.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Levine. Valanciunas passes to Murray. Off the mark there with a 3.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Fernandez. Yet to see a basket.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Murray. On the wing, Levine. Sinks the tray.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
To the inside. Here's Fernandez. Goes back up. Baji grabs a miss.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Here's Murray. Money on the 19-footer.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Here's New Orleans now. It's a 10-point game. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. Two very excellent teams going at it.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 16 so far. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fernandez in his last outing with 12 points.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Fernandez has got 5. Here's LaVine. He has 6. And it's McMillan missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he makes a first.
Fernandez. 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2. Fernandez.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 3. And the second quarter is
26.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans dance team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
Here's McMillan, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Top of the key. Pelicans cleared away. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotated.
for Golden State. We've got George, OG Anunoby out there with Johnson. And it's Badji in at the 5 spot. Three-pointer. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Good job finding the clean look behind the arc.
The Pelicans trail. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Fernandez. Drops in the layup for 2. Fernandez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
McMillan passes to George. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Now that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Here's Caldwell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Inside, and Williamson throws it down.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that. Brian, that confidence was there from day one."
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, look at LaVine staying active, beating the defense by making a move.
The Pelicans have gotten off to a sensational 5 for 5 start of the second quarter. Williamson passes to Jackson. Driving in. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Golden State has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And the basket by McMillan.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Roddy. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Number 1, Zion Williamson.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Caldwell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Warriors making a switch here. And he drops the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Warriors trailing. Here's Bufkin, and in that win against the Grizzlies, he's another guy who played really well. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Anunoby, and here's Valanciunas, covered by Williamson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Caldwell, defended by Murray. Caldwell, good. Caldwell's got 7 points here in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Jackson finds Williams. He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 8.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
On the wing, Levine. No good from outside.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
To Bufkin. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board. New Orleans in the lead. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability. That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's Bufkin. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Shows the ability to read and react by finding an open teammate up court.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Caldwell. Back to Jackson. Here's Caldwell. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Levine.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Bufkin. And it's good for 2. 13 points in the game. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Pass to Baji. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Baji's got 6 points.
assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And for the Warriors, we've got Zach LaVine, and it's Bufkin in at point guard. Murray from outside. Second chance shot. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Takes a 13-footer. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
You have to love how persistent LaVine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That'll be a second foul of the game. Roddy, he's checked in for Williamson.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
They kick it out to Murray. From the arc. Drops in the 3. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Here's Caldwell. Pass to Roddy. Tries the 9.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Pelicans have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Ooh, poked away. And the Warriors pushing it up.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The Warriors, 4th.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Outside Johnson. Here's LaVine for 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Wilcox. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
LaVine passes to Johnson. Here's McMillan from outside the arc. Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Fernandez. Nails the wide open jumper. Fernandez
is in a terrific move right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Roddy. And that one's drained from the low block. Roddy's got his second bucket on the night.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Johnson for 3. He drops it from range. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Wilcox. Badji grabs a miss. Badji's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's McMillan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. LaVine's got his 4th assist with that last one.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third. Here's Fernandez. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they recover it. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Badji. Here's Bufkin. 17 points in the game. Shot by LaVine, no good.
The defender doesn't overdo it and risk a foul, but he definitely impacts the release.
Offensive rebound. Here's Roddy. And he banks in the layup. Roddy's gotten 4 this quarter.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Pass to Badji. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Fernandez. Buries it from 3. 18 points for him.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Badji, no good. The Pelicans trail. There's 45 seconds left in the third. And down it goes. 2 points. Fernandez has got 20.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Levine passes to McMillan. Back to Levine. Here's Bufkin. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Golden State foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
Here's Robbie. Good on the jump shot. Robbie's got 8. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3.
The Warriors, 66.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Jackson, and it's Caldwell in at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Williams. Valanciunas with a rebound. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Golden State. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stop over at home before they have to get back out on the road. Murray passes to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Valanciunas. Fires the 3. Tries again. And the basket by McMillan. McMillan's got 19 points.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Now Williams. Let's go with a 3. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Murray with it. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Murray passes to McMillan. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Detroit Pistons. New Orleans calls timeout.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pelicans U Dance Team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach address his team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Allie, thank you. The Warriors leading. Pass to Bufkin. Here's Baji. Williams defending to the middle. Here's Levine. Taking them all on. Levine.
And I love when your guards take it inside. Levine willing to get into the paint.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's McMillan. Williams defending. Pass to McMillan. Over Williams. Misses off the left iron. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Fernandez to tie it up. Sends it home from three-point land. Fernandez has got 10 points in just the second half. And the Warriors' shooting has been great this game, 58%. Pass to McMillan. Right side Murray. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
On the wing, Murray. Pass to Bufkin. Down low. Here's Baji. Levine against Williams. Back to Levine. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Fernandez. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the basket by McMillan.
Timeout.
McMillan's got 21 points in the game.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
New Orleans calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Caldwell. Sweet little floater.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Pelicans making a switch here. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
There are signs from Jamal Murray that we have seen as one of those fearless players.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there. Zion wants these moments, and coming through here.
2 minutes.
Here's Levine. Great D that time from Williamson.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Yep, that one's good.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Warriors with the rebound. Baji's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. McMillan passes to Levine. Murray from outside. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists here tonight. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Williamson passes to Caldwell. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
2 points. That one goes.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Fernandez. And rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
19-footer. McGuire. Count it!
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Murray's checked in for the Warriors. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. Anunoby passes to Murray. It's in!
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're down by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
If you get loud, you get featured. So let's go!
The Warriors making a switch here.
Substitution for the Warriors. Zach LaVine.
Now Williamson. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jackson outside. There's the three. Off target from downtown. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jamal, I know you have a takeover mentality.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna stay plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops.